Young Metro don't trust you, I'm gon' shoot you.
Beautiful morning, you're the sun of my morning, babe. Nothing in the water.
Hey guys, it's your girl Paige Hubbard here, and right now I'm rocking with the Princess of H-Town, Miss Codi Alyn herself. Now, it's definitely no question about it that this brown-eyed beauty is definitely a force to be working with. She sings, she writes songs, and she's a model. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Hi y'all, what's up? I'm Codi Alyn. I'm 21 years old and I'm here from Houston. Yes, like she said, I am a singer, songwriter, and I do model. I write all of my music, and I recently released a mixtape. Let's see, when was it? Last summer?
July?
Yeah, I think it was July 2015, called Blooming Seasons, out on my SoundCloud, so you can go check it out. And I've been modeling for a couple of clothing lines like Godson, Astonishing Apparel, just up and coming lines here and there. So I'm pretty busy.
Okay, so with you being, in so many different areas, what would you say is like your forte? Is it music? Is it the songwriting?
Oh, that's hard. Cause I've been writing. I started writing first. I didn't sing first, so.
Right. I saw when you were 7, you started writing.
Yes.
At a very young
girl,
age.
Poetry.
Yes.
Stories. I had a whole book at one point that I was writing.
That's awesome.
But I definitely think singing, songwriting, modeling is more just like a hobby for me. It's really fun and kind of helps me express myself. So I think singing, songwriting is definitely my niche.
Okay, well, getting into more about your music, I've listened to some of your songs and I kind of feel you have, that 90s R&B flavor that we need to bring back. Is that kind of like the, journey you were trying to go on when you're creating your music?
Yeah, I mean, especially for that first piece of work, yes, because I am a 90s baby. I was born in 94, so all of my music is influenced by the 90s. It's kind of hard for me to find stuff, newer things that influence me. So I take most of my stuff from like, Tamia and Maya, Missy Elliott, Aaliyah, even some Drake and Beyonce and Rihanna I kind of throw in there too, but most of the stuff was influenced from the 90s.
Right. So do you like to sing and dance, or you're just kind of like Mariah Carey with it, just walk around slaying?
I feel like I don't know, I do like to dance, but I'm a little bit shy about it. So if I had somebody, constantly training me and like a choreographer and things like that, then I would be more into the dancing part of it. But for right now, I'm just more of an Adele. I like to just get up and I like to sing and make y'all feel me, for my voice.
Yes. Okay. Well, that's awesome. Now we're gonna switch gears a little bit here. Okay. We know Beyonce just dropped her Formation.
Yes.
It's caused a lot of controversy.
A whole lot.
How do you feel about that and the whole, backlash behind it and the lyrics and the message of itself?
I love the song. When I first watched it, I was at work, so I couldn't really hear, everything that was going on about it until I think the Super Bowl. I watched her perform and I saw that people were getting mad because they were saying it was, she was anti-police, and I'm like, no, that's not what she was doing. And I saw somebody put a tweet that said if Beyonce can have Black Panthers and call it slay, but if Elton John had a real KKK, it wouldn't be like okay. And I'm like, that's not the same thing. Beyonce is trying to promote like, okay, we need to stick together as a Black community. And I feel like people are just trying to pick that apart. Like, no, she's trying to do something that's helping us. She's using her platform to do the right thing and inform the world about what's really going on. And I really like the song because she's Creole and I'm Creole.
Hey, me too, Texas Dallas. Hey. Right. So how do you feel about, us both being Black? How do you feel about all of the controversy that's been going on lately?
I've been trying to turn, away from it just because it's so much stuff. Like even just going through social media, looking through Facebook and Twitter and Instagram and seeing all the hateful comments, people, it's just like back and forth, light skin, Black, dark skin, Black, white people, Black people. And it's just like, come on, you guys. It's just getting to be too much. And I feel like we're not going forward. We're definitely going backwards. And I can see things going back to where they were. And that's what I feel like a lot of people are trying to prevent. And so many other people are trying to help, just balance it out to where
Right.
we can't grow, and that's sickening, actually.
It really is. It's very unfortunate. Now, getting back to your music, you know, we're both college students. We attend Texas Southern University. Hey. And, you know, I'm pretty sure you can relate. It could be very challenging going to school, you know, working, trying to build your brand. Tell us, how do you balance all of that?
I pray a lot.
Amen.
I pray a lot. That's one thing about my mom and my grandma. They always tell me if I can't figure out the answer, I need to pray. So I have really good friends that you know, support me and always keep me grounded, just in case I get frazzled, because I do have anxiety. So when my brain fills up, you know, I get a little anxious and I kind of go crazy because I have too much stuff to do. But I know at the end of the day, like, all the hard work that I'm doing is just preparation for everything I'm gonna have to do in the future, and it's all gonna pay off. So I kind of take it as like, okay, this is what you have to do. Like, don't get upset because you're the one that wants to be this person. Like, you have to work hard to get there. You can't just slack and take, you know, days off and do this, that, and the other and waste your time. Like, you have to continue to grind, or what you're working for is like nothing.
Right.
So I mean, it's okay. I'm busy, but I like it.
Yes.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
Being busy is a blessing, definitely. Now, upon doing a little bit more research on you, I also saw that you tried out for American Idol.
Oh, girl, yes.
Let's elaborate a little bit more on that.
That experience it was an experience. So I got there with my mom about 6 that morning. We did like a whole bunch of little short recordings for like the intro of the show, blah, blah, blah. And so there's literally like 2,000 people, maybe more. It was just so many people there. And it's like for the first 4, 5, 6 hours, you're kind of just walking around like in the arena, just, you know, meeting different people and singing and kind of seeing what people think of your voice. And it was really dope. But then you get inside, so you have to audition, and there's like different lines. And somebody told me beforehand, like, you have to get in the right line, because there's certain lines that's just looking for, like, you know, talent. There's certain lines that are looking for the entertainment of the show, you know.
Right.
And so that's the line I got in without knowing, of course, because if I would have known, I wouldn't have got in it. But when I got to the front, I started singing, and they were like, okay, thank you. And these people before me had those big old furry boots on, girl. Like the hats, like the furry hat, like, so I knew.
Doing it
So I knew that it, you know, I was in the wrong line, but it was okay. The experience was great. I got to meet some great people and just boosted my confidence, because, you know, people always told me, oh, you sound so good, and I'm just like, thanks, you know. So it kind of gave me that extra confidence. But I never watched American Idol again.
Really?
You're kind of over it.
Okay, well, kind of piggybacking off of that experience, could you relate any challenges, you know, you have in this industry? Like, you know, maybe it's kind of difficult being a woman in such, not a predominantly male-dominated industry, but a lot of men do hold, you know, the doors that can either lead you in the next direction or not.
Because with guys, it's so easy. Like, they can make one song and then take that one song and, you know, go on tour with it and kind of do this, that, and the other, and it's easier for them to get a whole team together. But with girls, I feel like you have to prove so much before somebody actually is like, okay, we want to help you. And it's like, you have to look perfect, you have to sing perfect, you have to dance, you have to do this, that, and the other. And it's like, so trying to make sure I have all those qualities is actually very stressful. But I'm not gonna conform. I'm just gonna keep working hard and do what I gotta do, you know. And if it's for me, it'll be for me. It'll happen.
Right. What can we see from the Princess of H-Town 5 years from now? What are your goals?
5 years from now, I want a Grammy for Best New
Amen.
Artist.
Speak it into existence.
I've been saying that for a little minute now, so, you know, that's definitely one of my goals, to get a Grammy for Best New Artist, or at least a nomination. But we're gonna go top notch and say the whole Grammy. I do want to tour internationally. You know, that I feel like that would be so dope, just to go around the world and show my talent, and, you know, just kind of show people who I am and what I'm made of. I don't want to be in Houston in 5 years.
Why not?
I love this city, but I gotta get out of here.
Right.
I've been here too long, you know. I was born and raised here, so it's just like, I'm ready for LA or New York or something different, you know, something where I can take what I have and actually do something with it. Because out here it's just so hard. It's so much harder to get opportunity. I don't know why, but it really is.
Now, as we wrap up, you know, we have kind of like a large fan base. Some young girls do follow this site. So I just want you to have a moment to tell, you know, the younger audience anything you want to say or any advice if you could just give to young girls coming up in your shoes that's maybe facing any challenges.
Yes, I have a little sister, so
Me too.
yes. Let's see, what can I tell y'all? Definitely don't try to be somebody that you're not. I feel like that's my biggest thing. You can be yourself and people will love you 100% for who you are, and if they don't deserve you. That's number one. Number two is never ever give up, because the more you put your mind to something, the more you work hard and, you know, push towards your goal, it'll happen. I mean, it's the law of attraction. It'll happen. Right. So just keep pushing and F what everybody else says. If it's something that you want to do and it's in your heart and God told you, then that's what you're supposed to do. So I just think, you know, work hard, keep people around you that you can trust, because that's one of the things that's really gonna, if you don't have a good support system, it's like kind of, you know,
difficult.
Yeah, definitely, to stay grounded and stay sane. So keep good friends around you. Don't be fake. Love yourself and work hard.
All right, when can we hear some new music from you? Last question.
Okay, probably around spring break.
All right.
Maybe a little bit after spring break, but definitely soon, within the next couple of months.
Okay, guys, well, you've heard it here. Be expecting some new music from Miss Codi Alyn, and that entails all of our interview for today. All right, signing off.